Hey everybody, Dr. Ette here, and we are live with some Dark Souls 3. So, Dark Souls is From Software / Bandai Namco's next foray into the series. In this case, it is a sequential sequel, as in it takes place a few hundred years ahead of the other two Souls games. How time works in this series, I've never quite figured it out, but I've enjoyed them nonetheless. That note, I have played a few hours off camera just to situate myself because it's been a while and the game, as usual, still kicking my ass. So, I don't want you guys to watch how shitty I am, so we're not going to be recording every boss fail over and over and over again. I'll probably cut around failed attempts, but we'll see what we can do. With that being said, let's get started.
Yes, indeed. It is called Lothric, where the transitory lands of the Lords of Cinder converge. In venturing north, the pilgrims discover the truth of the old words. The fire fades, and the lords go without thrones.
Getting sad.
When the link of fire is threatened, the bell tolls, unearthing the old lords of Cinder from their graves. Aldrich, saint of the deep, Farron's undead legion, the Abyss Watchers. And the reclusive lord of the profaned capital, Yon the Giant. Only in truth, the lords will abandon their thrones. And the unkindled will rise. Nameless, accursed undead, unfit even to be cinder. And so it is that ash seeketh embers.
Alright, so that was the introduction there. So, I'm not sure how much effort we're going to put into character creation. I honestly don't care too much, so again, don't mind the keyboard noises you're going to be hearing here. Let's see, we got name, that's good, yes, sure. Ooh, class can be fun. Sword and shield, sword to X, let's see. We're not doing a deprived playthrough yet. That's not going to happen for some time, truth be told. I mean, I guess when in doubt, we can always just start as a knight. It's pretty straightforward class, and it'll be able to handle my fumbling without too much issues, so let's go for it. Burial gift, none of these are really super overpowered or anything like the other games were, so just go with more souls. Oh god, no. Oh man, not looking. Oh Jesus Christ. We can be like a northern warrior. He's very burly. Like super goddamn burly. Maybe. Musculature ripped as all hell. Body hair thick. On this note, don't worry too much about this, because we're not going to be seeing our face too much. So let's just dick around really quickly. Skin color, well, see if we can get him a little bit more pale. There we go, that's a bit better. Face detail, see if there's any better hair. There we go. It's like a disheveled warrior now. Zoom on out. See if we can get any good tattoos or marks on his face. What would look cool on the cheekbone? Maybe that. Let's just see if we can, Ooh, God, that looks gross. Ew, that just looks like an infection gone wrong. Sure. So, maybe change the color of that to be... Oh, God, that thing's kind of gross. There we go. Let's just go with something simple like a bunch of script. Or a snake. Or the little feathers. Okay, that works for me. Nothing too fancy, but that's what we're going to be working with. Chances are this is what he's going to look like for most of the game anyway, so let's get this started. And again, tutorial area shouldn't be too much work, truth be told. Usual shtick, shows you the controls. I'll try not to miss items, but probably will. Here we are, awakened from our great slumber. And also, sorry if I sound a little bit congested. Not sure if I'm coming down with something or if it's just seasonal allergies kicking in, but what can you do? Just fight through it. Ignore the slow acclimation of phlegm in your throat and try not to feel too shitty about it. There we are, we're looking alright. I mean, standard knight looking knight. Let's see what our starting set is. We got a longsword, pretty straightforward. Kite shield, knight helmet, etc, etc. Let's see what we can do. Let's just start two-handing this though. Little messages on the ground, target, etc, etc. Haven't been using like a sword and board type setup on my other playthrough, so I'm not used to the moveset, but we really shouldn't have any issues against these guys. On that note, on the top left you can see the usual bar. Red is health. Take damage, it goes down. Green is stamina. Do most anything other than walking, and chances are that'll be going down too. Blue is focus points, which is a new mechanic. Like over here, we have like the scale stance. So if we're holding two-handing it and holding like this, do something cool. We use a bunch of focus, but it's allegedly a strong attack. The weapon I'm using on my other playthrough doesn't really have a useful focus ability, so I haven't really gotten the chance to use it. And bonfires, think these as our checkpoints. Heal up here, but every time you use it, everything you fought in past does respawn. We're gonna leave there. Little buddy taking a prayer down there for a minute. I mean, you may as well try the stance attack, right? Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh, he lives. Ooh, easy peasy. If I'm not mistaken, there was another guy here. Ooh, oh boy. We took a lot more damage there than I thought we were. Oh well, I mean, what could go wrong, right? It's a tutorial. They're not just going to kill you flat out. Says anyone who hasn't played a Souls game before, of course. There we go. Another problem solved. Jump attack on him there. And oh, look at this somber looking fella here. And this is when we might have to start doing video cuts, because this is a little buddy. I know, he looks pretty harmless, right? I died to him like 7 times on my other guy. So let's see how well this works for us. Pull this out of him, get him started on up. We're just gonna start swinging. Get some damage off. Ooh boy. Maybe we actually will use our shield a little bit here. Ooh boy. Oop, there we go with the little alley-oop there. That was unpleasant. Staggering us a bit. See if we can take a quick sip of our juice. Heal up a little bit. Smack his butt. Ooh, there we go. You can dodge roll through attacks as you've been seeing. Not dissimilar from like Gungeon, which has a similar dodge roll premise. Oh god, we gotta wail on him hard right now while he's transforming. And maybe not get hit next time. As you can see now, he's in like a different phase of his this fight. He's looking a little bit more demonic. Only slightly though. Only slightly. We're fine. That was a little bit of a panic roll there myself, but somehow it paid out. Start deep slashing. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we should block. Oh boy. Take a little swig. We're getting really low. Come on, if we can do this in one try, I'll be ecstatic. Oh, we did it. Oh, Jesus Christ. He took so many tries. Okay, we got that going for us at least. Okay, so we got our Ember restored. Now we're all glowy and fiery. Also improves our total health pool. Think of Big Ember if you played the other Soul series, like being popping some humanity. It gives you more total health. When you die, you lose it. That bonus health you got is gone. As well, when you are embered, you can summon other people into your world, but you can also get invaded. A lot of pros and cons to it, of course. But we should start advancing on up here. And other people played the game, they know I did miss out on some, like, not really important goods around in the intro area. I don't really care too much about the smaller collectibles, but we make do for now. Roll on down here. Meet our friend in the cutscene who put the weird mask with the little dark orb on the back on her face.
Welcome to the bonfire, unkindled one.
I mean, I'm pretty kindled right now, but you know
I'm
what?
a firekeeper.
Yeah, good for you.
I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them.
People in the cutscenes got it.
To this end, I am at thy side.
Thanks, appreciate. You should level me
Very
up,
well.
though.
Then touch the darkness within me.
Oh yeah, I will.
Take nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
Alright. So, I don't really have a build in mind going here, truth be told. Maybe we could just stack luck, because that's totally worth it, but, you know. We might do a bit of a cop-out. Stack up a bit of HP here. Having a nice hunk of health at the start is good, especially when you're bad at dodging like I am.
Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls.
In short, level up, get good.
Sovereignless souls will become thy strength.
Okay.
I will show thee how, Ashen One. Bring me souls, plucked from their
Kill
vessels.
people, take souls. Alright.
Farewell, Adme the Flame.
Farewell, girl. And who's this sad bro over here? There's always a sad bro.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death.
I know, being alive again.
Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless.
Oh, that's really sad.
Can't even die right.
Love yourself.
Gives me conniptions.
It's a big word.
But we're talking true
Skip some dialogue,
legends
sorry.
with the metal to link the fire.
I've linked the fire
Not
a couple
fit to lick
times.
their boots.
Oh, we'll get there. Don't worry about it, buddy. Oh, the collapse.
Don't you think?
Everyone gets a sad laugh. The game does have emotes, as you can see. And we can change them. So let's switch this one out for collapse. See, look how happy we look. Having a good time. So as we can see here, these are the thrones of the Lords of Cinder, or whatever they're called. We got Bjorn the Giant of the propane capital with his rather larger chair. Watches of the Abyss. Big old high throne over here for Holy King Lothric, last hope of his line. Probably final boss. And Ludleth the Exiled, but wait, there's someone sitting there. Oh, he doesn't have legs anymore. You look so sad, little boy.
All that unkindled, and a seeker of lords.
Yes.
I am Ludleth of Corland. Look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago.
There's great power
becoming
in this
the lord
wizened
of
old
Cinder.
man. Probably.
If substantiation be thy want, set thine eyes upon my charred corpse.
It is a bit crispy.
This sad cadaver. No need to be coy. Have a closer look.
Talk to him. I feel like he has knowledge.
Knowest thou of our purpose?
Not really.
5 thrones will take 5 lords as kindling for the linking of the fire.
Need 5 lords to link.
The fast fading flame must be linked to preserve this world.
Maybe we shouldn't.
A reenactment of the first linking of the fire. So it is, I became a lord of Cinder. I may be but small, but I will die a colossus.
That's a great quote.
Treat the firekeeper not with discourtesy.
I'm pretty nice to her.
She is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
There's more to her. That's basically what he's saying, I believe. But, there's not too much more here. I mean, there's a bunch of side stuff, assuming we can figure out our way out of here again. There we are. Now, if we do a little bow jangle on over here, there'll be some dudes. Nothing too threatening. Oddly enough, it'll be hard to believe, truth be told. We're about to find one of the harder early fights in the game where we very well might die. But I'm not too concerned of actually killing him, so we do, we don't, well, it's whatever. But in short, as a forewarning to everyone else, there's a naked man up here. He's a very scary, intimidating naked man. The sword. An Uchigatana. Come here, naked man. Ow. This is kind of how I bullshitted him earlier, and I should have rested and healed up, but... Best light traps of licensed men! Run away. Run away. We can't do it. In my other playthrough, I'm using a heavier weapon with a lot more strength. So basically, I knocked him on his ass and staggered him every time I did the jump attack, without him having any follow-up through and hitting me back in the face. Oh boy, we didn't even... The coiled sword we got earlier was basically to do this. See, bonfire lit. Neat. Now we can rest here. Dude over there is our blacksmith Andre. He was in the first game. Why he's still here, I don't know. You'd think he'd be long dead, but not quite the case. Let's see. I figure we can probably get to the first bonfire in here, assuming I don't get too lost, confused, any of those things, and then we might call it an episode there. Truth be told, I was expecting to be dying a lot more already, because I've played Dark Souls 1, I've played Dark Souls 2, I played the hell out of Dark Souls 2, and a little bit of Bloodborne, but I've never been god tier amazing at it. See, we got a little bonfire here. Not the bonfire I was talking about, not just quitting here, that'd be not so cool. Let's see what our routes of choices are. I figure we can go this way. Sounds like a fair choice. Angry puppy. Puppy hurt me. Don't like the dog anymore. People praising. Throwing shooting me from somewhere. Up there? Hmm. Hey, buddy. Come on. Come on now. Yeah. Again, most enemies aren't going to be threatening on their own. Some will swarm you, some will be hard, but... Like this guy. He's not going to be quite as chumpy as other ones have been, but... He can actually take a couple hits. And dish it out pretty good too. Like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit embarrassed about that one. I totally thought he was dead, and then I just kind of stopped paying attention. Well then, at least this will show you an example of how small our health bar is in contrast now. You can see much littler. Yes, that's where he's been hanging out. The archer was there earlier. Is there no way to get to him? Or... No, there is. There's a little divot up here. Oh, nice. I didn't know that. I mean, it's not a big deal. It's not all important. Puppy stab! Slash. Murder. Bash. Stab. Slash. Come on, puppy. Sorry, puppy. We're gonna pick these up, what little bit was there. Come on. Yeah, give me the backstab. Not even close to killing him, though. There we go. No longer underestimating weak enemies, because I'm not good. Not good enough at the game to do that. Oh, rude. I think he might have transformed or something if you didn't kill him fast enough, but thankfully I haven't run into that issue. There's another one that does that later, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. But for now, we'll definitely take a free longbow and some arrows. Makes aggroing some enemies later on a lot safer when you can do it one at a time, instead of running at them. So go figure, if I'm not mistaken, this pass was maybe the incorrect way? You can definitely double back later, but for now, drop on here. Plunging attack. Trading blows, never ideal. Got a soul, you can crunch those basically for more anything, but yeah, locked door. Okay. Speaking of dead ends, looks like we're kind of SOL and we have to go back this way. So yeah, a lot of the crux of Dark Souls is going to be running around back and forth, figuring out paths, unlocking doors, getting keys, yada yada yada. But up until then, it is pretty much trial and error, figuring out where to go, where to progress, not missing it 20 swings against one robbing dude. Yeah, slash there. Don't know what he does, I just know he rings a bell. There we go, it's 2 down. Don't trust him, just kneeling there. Being sketchy as all hell. It's a trick. It's a trap! Another one over here who's going to go for the flank. Bad damage. Ooh, a longsword. No sense in switching out of hell. I think that's what we're using right now. Firebomb. Door we can't go through. Slide on down here to, I don't know, sketchy underground area, number 3. On here. Be wary of enemy. Thanks, game. God damn, people with bows are the worst in Dark Souls. Don't you ask this at me, buddy. There we go. One down. Junk attack on him. Dun 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 dun! Ooh, run away! I don't know how to get up there, by the way. That train's always there lambasting the place with fire, so haven't really been given the opportunity yet to see what's behind him. Maybe later. The Dragon Flames is licking these guys down. Just gonna sprint on by. Whew. A lot of running away in this game. But some things you just gotta sprint by, just so you don't die to. Oh god. Forgot about him. Ignore him for now. That'd be the smart thing to do. Just gonna let him live his life, and I'm gonna live my life. Because importantly, we round this bend here, and a bonfire. And a bonfire. A bonfire? There we go. Okay, it's in combat, so it wouldn't let me light it apparently. Some throwing knives? And that'll be a wrap. Thanks again for watching. There should be some daily Dark Souls content coming your way. It's hard to do more than one upload at a time, and I feel like I have so many series going that we might be trying to squeeze out some double uploads, but that'll all depend. I know I have a day off, an extra day off work, woohoo. So I might just pretty much binge a few hours of recording and just start throwing them out, but we'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, leave me some feedback. That's really what I'm craving right now. But I'm Dr. Ette, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Bye now.